RM, because they got this new girl that's in here taking pictures and doing video for them, so she probably did a lot of it. And I think they had somebody.
Can you hand me one of them?
Supposedly we're gonna meet this Saturday.
They tried every pain, pill, or cream available at the drugstore. Am I right?
Oh, there's that.
Well, here's something you haven't tried.
I have no idea what's getting into
Pain
that.
Magic. Pain Magic
What?
is not available at any
I'm looking
drugstore.
forward to
never
it.
know.
I have no
That's
idea.
what makes it fun.
I
Is by
love
calling the
surprise.
special toll-free
Yeah,
number I'm
we
about to
don't know
give you.
what's going
And to
on.
make
I think I'm
things
gonna
even
open my
better,
beer when
call
it
right
starts.
now and find
I
out
was
about
talking
our
about
buy
soda
one,
pop.
get one free offer. We're
Oh,
so
hell.
confident it'll work for
You
you
don't
that
tell me where
we
that's
offer
going.
a free bottle
It's
with
gonna
your
go
purchase.
off the
No
rails.
prescription
Yes, what
required.
rails?
Call now to learn how
Soda,
you
like with
can
soda
get
pop,
Pain
what's
Magic
dangerous
and get rid of your pain.
about soda
Remember, your results
Oh,
vary.
hell.
800
It's like the Matrix.
We're
There's
gonna
no-
find out in 1 to 2.5 minutes.
This is like the
Sure
Matrix.
are.
There is no.
But there's some danger somewhere.
There's no
Somewhere in
spoon.
it.
That's how
That's
it is.
800-723-1284.
Like the Matrix. There is no spoon.
For the
I
toy,
don't know what's
game,
gonna
and
happen.
comic book collector in your world, you have to get over to 901 Comics,
Hey,
Toys,
let's put
and
headphones on
Games.
this
With
time.
4 locations, the next addition to your collection is
All right,
easy to
so
find.
I need to get
now,
Down
do
there's
you
901
want?
Comics on Young Avenue, right next to Java Cabana,
Would you
and
like
a few doors
for
down is 901
your,
Comics near
for
Cooper
your
and Young.
new intro
There is also 901 Comics
back
East,
to-
the only comic book store with a bar,
want that,
located
like,
at 8551
right in.
Macon in
Just
Cordova.
turn it like,
And 901
start it like
Games at
before we
2491
intro
Broad.
you, during the
See you
intro.
at your
Oh, I
friendly
thought I was
neighborhood
thinking
comic
before,
store.
like, let that
Attention,
be the
this
intro.
important
Like, I
consumer
say,
alert is brought to you by
Cool.
Annuity
Just go
Action
right into
Network.
it.
Hey,
All
did you
right.
know
But if
it's
you- however y'all
possible
wanna
to
do it,
receive
though.
That's how you
upfront
wanna
money
do
from
it.
your
Yeah.
monthly settlement
Let's not
payments?
try to run
It's
with it.
true. If you receive monthly payments from an annuity or a structured
that, by the
settlement
way.
and you need
It's
a
not mine,
lump
like
sum
that. That's
immediately,
a
then you
static
need to
select
call
fee.
Annuity
I
Action
found it, like,
Network.
oh,
With your
shit.
cash today, you can pay out credit card debt, pay medical bills, fund your education, or improve your home. You don't need to wait. Call the Annuity Action Network now to get your fast cash with
Cigarettes?
no hidden costs. And if you call today,
Luckily, I
we
can
can
This is
send
the
you a
neatest this whole
$100
area has
cash
been
gift card
in
just
years.
for
When I say y'all
verifying
never
your
look over
settlement
here because
payments
of that,
and your
like, none
contact
of this ever has
information.
anything
If
to
you
do
have a
with it.
structured
I am
settlement or an
proud
annuity and you
of
want
this.
cash
It's
now, call
I'll
Annuity
do that.
Action Network right now.
And we didn't do it.
Even got the water lined up back there.
Oh shit, wait, I'm sorry. Let me fix that back. This is so aesthetically pleasing in
I
here.
am so proud. I
How would
really
you
am.
like to get
I'm getting petty, but I like
internet for your home for less than
Do we have any blue
$2
bottles?
a day? That's right. For about $50 a month, you'll get lightning fast internet. Are you paying less than $50 a month right now for your internet? Then call Home Connect right now.
No, but Miss
Blazing
Colossus'
fast
name is on here, so I don't think he has to
$50
sign
a
that.
month with
This one
no
was
price
signed by
increases,
somebody
no
named
hidden fees,
Sister
no
Lucille
contracts,
something.
no upfront costs, no equipment fees. It's a great deal. And guess
Okay.
what? You can try it for 15 days. If you don't like it, you get your money back. But you're gonna love
We
it.
were on
You're
camera
gonna
for a
love the
while, we
price.
lost you.
Internet for your
That's fine.
home for
They know I'm
$50 a month. That's
one day
less
we're
than
gonna
$2 a
get back
day.
to
Plus,
going
no
on
contracts,
and
no
about
upfront
Yes, we
costs,
will. And
no
we just gotta
equipment
remind the
fees,
guests.
and our 15-day guarantee.
the bottom
Call
thing?
now.
If you bring a bottle and we drink it on air, if we finish, you gotta sign it and put it up there.
256-5912.
Which is why most of these are up here.
800-256-5912. That's 800-256-5912.
Radio Memphis.
So, Gerald,
Uh,
I'm excited. You know why I'm excited?
why?
Because Sleepy J is here.
He sure is, isn't he?
And that's what's about to happen. Shall we start it right now?
I think so.
I think so too. And static. Yeah.
Should I go?
Yeah.
You sure can.
Yo, look at JB Flow, look at JB Rock, look at JB grab a microphone and tell everyone suck a cock. Watch him flip a bird, look at JB get drunk, look at JB laugh at the world. He refused to grow up, that's why he'll backwards and slap a yapping for cap. As a matter of fact, this bastard just happens to have a passion for passing lashings out if that's in doubt. Just cause he was nice that time you met him before, you think you won't slam your silly stupid ass head in the door? Listen, morals get loosened when times are gruesome, and things are looking pretty fucking ugly, buddy. Who's son? Am I gonna have to teach some fucking manners too? God damn it, you done got me out my mother loving house just to handle you, bitch. What the fuck you know what? Rhetorical question. If they told you just keep living, ignore that suggestion. See, 0 to a fuck you was my older progression, and I've been centering my chi, trying to ignore all these peasants, but I still see it how I call it how I see it. Right now, the only thing I'm seeing ain't reasons for being lenient, cause I really do struggle believing half these fuckers speaking or even aware of with whom they share in the air. I let them breathe, and well, allow me to reintroduce myself. Hi, I'm sleeping. I'm sincerely sorry for leaving, just like your daddy. Turns out me and him got a lot more in common than just raw dogging your mom. When we saw you jacking your jaw, man, we started weeping. Trying even blinking, double taking, begging for reasons. Even a basic explanation of what I'm seeing to be appreciated. I'm quite impatient and hating, waiting on these school gazing motherfuckers to just say that they're chasing or waving. Ain't creative, plain a stock and state, only knowing language. So goodness gracious, please just see the stainless and put me out of my pain and anguish. Dangerous ain't it, the things that we say to strangers. You ever know what's in their head, so you can't be sure who you're playing with. That's why I'm advising that your tongue is bitten. Cause listen, kid, you ain't been raised to live the way I'm living. I'm a little bit different, so just pray to whatever God you believe in for some floaties or something, buddy. You're wading to the deep end, and depending on the day, depending on what you say, you're anywhere from 20 to 30 words away from Irk and J. I serve these lames with hurt and pain. If you can't, they deserve the shame. Now look, head on the side and let them know hell has arrived. That's right, I'm spreading these rhymes a little ahead of my time. Oh my, speaking of which, that shit sure does fly. Okay, I gotta say goodbye. It's time for Tell Me When I'm Telling Lies. And that's that piece.
And that's that piece.
I'll drink to that.
That was so dope! Oh my
I told you,
God.
that's my new commitment. I'm gonna bring something new to you guys
it.
every month. Now I can have
love
this.
it. I love it.
Thank you.
That was excellent, Sleepy. You're so awesome.
I am.
You are so dope.
I appreciate that.
Oh, but as I was sitting there listening, I was like, I would pay good money to go to a Sleepy J concert.
You guys get it for free.
I know. How special are we? We are. Okay, so, got any notes toward tonight's subject and topic?
It's all coming from here,
Oh,
and it's all coming from here.
From the heart.
It's all
people.
coming
And the
from here.
The gut.
The cockles of my spirit.
Oh my God. In his spirit. I'm ready. I'm so excited.
It's nothing too pertinent. It's just soda.
And slightly scared. Go ahead.
It's soda. Don't be afraid of soda pop.
I don't know.
It's about a cola, and it's about a generic name. Okay.
Go for it.
We're familiar with Pepsi.
Yes, we are. Yes.
We're familiar with the name Philip.
Philip.
Just the race. That's the name in general.
General, yeah. I know Philip.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Pepsi Phil?
Pepsi Phil.
Pepsi Phil.
What is that?
Who is that?
Pepsi. Thank you for asking, Ton. Pepsi Phil is a man who just cannot be pleased. No matter what, he's unhappy.
Okay.
He brought me some displeasure recently by stealing my fucking catchphrase all over the television. Right? That's Pepsi Phil. Now, Pepsi Phil got old J-Bo to thinking, right? What is it going to take to make Pepsi Phil happy?
Oh my.
Because seemingly, he was woe is me. And this got me to thinking even further about people I know personally, because I don't know Pepsi Phil.
Yeah.
I wish him ill, but I don't know him, right?
Okay.
I guess as I got to thinking about Pepsi Phil, I thought about a meme I saw.
Mm-hmm.
It's a picture of a chalkboard that says, people will try to convince you they're fighting demons when really all they're doing is facing the consequences of their own choices. Right?
What was that word?
And that, yeah, I wish I would have thought of that my damn self.
Good.
And unlike Pepsi Phil, I'm not going to take credit for somebody else's thing. So it got me to thinking about woe is me people. And I thought back to my first appearance on this show for this very segment. Right? What did I talk about? You guys recall? Because I recall.
Was it white women?
Oh, God. You know, I was going to talk about white women, but Phil.
That was last time, right?
I don't know.
Every time-
I remember the time he talked about white women. That really resonated with me.
I haven't got to white women. Every time I want to talk about white women, something new in the world happens. One of these days, I'll talk about white women. But not today. We got to talk about Pepsi Phil.
Shout out to the Karens.
What you did there?
Shout out to the Karens. Y'all make life entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
You really do. Just stay where you are.
Ooh, we talk about y'all so bad. But go ahead. What you say?
So Pepsi Phil. No, my first appearance here, I talked about haters. You're not special enough to have haters.
Sure
You sure
did.
did. You sure did.
And I believe those same kind of people are Pepsi Phils. They're woe is me.
I shall return.
What was me?
They're never happy.
Ugh.
They could say, I want a better job. You give them a better job, they're going to complain about the benefits.
Yep.
You give them better benefits, they're going to complain about the pay.
Yep.
You give them better pay, they're going to say, I want more time off. You give them remote work, they're going to whine because it starts at 9. Right? Never fucking happy enough.
True.
And it got me to thinking about Pepsi Phil. Now tell me when I'm telling lies.
Okay.
This is a man. This rant's not going to be about him, but he's a good example.
Okay.
Who famously, very famously, complained about his lot in his career and wanted something different. So he walked away from it. Good for you, buddy. Go achieve your dreams.
Yeah.
Another person comes along and gives him everything he ever asked for. And he finds something new to complain about, and he's miserable as fuck constantly.
Oh, wow.
And I started thinking about Pepsi Phil. And I realized I know a few Pepsis, and I know a few Phils, and they don't like Coca-Cola. And I started thinking about the displeasure they bring to me, because I'm not a Pepsi Phil. I don't even like soda, unless we're talking about your grown-up pops, Sipsky.
Okay, this is coffee. There's a, okay,
That, you know, that's your drug of choice.
It is.
So I realized that I was getting bogged down in their woes that are them, that are they. And it was making me unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not a Pepsi Phil.
No, you're not. You're
So when something makes me unhappy, I don't bitch, moan, whine, piss, complain.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say groan?
No, you said piss.
Okay, I don't groan.
not. Okay.
Yeah.
I fix or I remove.
Yeah.
And I noticed that as I removed the Phils of the world from my world, I became a little bit happier. Now tell me when I'm telling lies, energy is contagious.
I can't snap enough.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies is a great name for a segment.
It is.
Tell me when I'm telling lies, I said it first. Okay, and that's nothing to do with this. I just wanted to say it.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no big grand rant because that would be hypocritical.
Elaborate.
Because I'm not going to harp on the negatives, the things that bog me down.
Mm.
I find the moral of this here story, the shortest one of these I'll probably ever do,
Oh, my.
is that they're always piss, moan, bitch, complaining, and what's the other word? Groaning. Just fucking walk away. Don't be a Pepsi Phil. Be a Coca-Cola Carl. Okay? Because Carl is way funner than Phil. Okay?
Yes.
You ever met a Philip you like?
Well,
I'm trying.
I do know.
I couldn't
one.
stand that nigga.
I know one, and he's a young guy. I know him as a kid and stuff. He was raised right.
Oh, you know one.
So,
Because all the Phillips I know was jerks.
There's one I know.
There's always an exception or a rule-proving exception.
Good, because I don't want all Phillips to be bad.
Now, have you ever met a Carl that you had a bad word to say about?
No.
Because the one that I know one, and I like him. He's cool people.
I don't know any personally, but I don't have no problems with Apollo Creed. Carl Weathers is his real name.
I was so fucking confused.
It's all good. His real name is Carl Weathers. We just talked about him. He's getting a star on the Walk of Fame.
There you go. Look at that. A well-earned star for a Carl. You know who's not getting one? Fucking Pepsi Phil. So the moral of this here story is don't get angry. Don't get upset. Don't piss, don't moan, don't groan. If you had a Pepsi Phil in your world, have a Coke. What did Richard Pryor tell Eddie Murphy to tell Bill Cosby?
You got it, Gerald. You got it, Gerald. Come on.
I was telling him, I said, I'm going to go with a smile and shut the fuck up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cokes, smiles, shut the fuck up, and you'll be a much happier camper. Tell me when I'm smiling and telling lies.
So, technically, this segment is over, but you're still in the seat. So we're going to let this be what it is, because who knows? Let's see where else this goes.
Just saying.
It was a short one today,
I dig.
but it's not worth bitching about people who bitch.
And that's very, very true. And that's one of the things that I can definitely say. I can't stand people that complain. That's true. That is one of those traits about it for me. I cannot stand people complaining.
Nor should you. Look, as a recovering Pepsi Phil myself.
Speak on it, because I was about to say that myself.
Yeah.
You're a recovering Pepsi.
I'm a recovering Pepsi Phil.
As am I.
Oh my God. I mean, you've seen me on this very show.
No, but I mean, not like, okay.
No, yes, I was.
That's your second understand. I mean, like in real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and you know what? You're miserable. You make those around you miserable, and their misery comes back to you, or they go away from it, which is the healthy thing for them. Either way it goes, it's a cycle that either leaves you alone or more miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And one day you realize, Pepsi is shit soda, by the way. Like, that's a shoot. You realize you want to drink a good beverage, you know? And you become another time Mike, Coca-Cola Carl, Bud Light Bob, perhaps a Tiny Bomb Tony. And you realize things are so much happier on this side of the fence. Tell me what I'm telling you.
He took me out on that.
You know what?
He took me
It
out.
could be a Johnny Walker Jim or a Jim Beam Johnny.
Hey.
You know what? See, this is what happens when songwriters get on the roll. I'm soaking all this in.
Yeah. So, yeah, recovering Phil.
It also, as a recovering Phil, I had to realize, like, you can't be the people you complain about and complain about them.
That's called a hypocrite.
Yes, it is.
That's called a hypnotic,
I don't like being one of
hypnotic Harry.
I don't like being one of you. I don't like being a hypnotic Harry.
It's a horrible drink. Wasn't good in 04. It's not good now.
I'm not gonna disagree with that at all. Like, I made drinks that tasted better by mistake. Oops, I said it out loud, didn't I?
Taking shits and smell better than it tastes.
Oh my.
I'm just gonna let that be what it is. Like, I ain't got nothing for that.
That was like, I had a different thought, but I caught it, I reined it in. Like, no, tons of good Christian women. Let's bring this thought back a little bit. That was the edited. That was after
The fact that Sleepy had to edit.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. All right. So, I know this is playing it back and everything, but okay, Sleepy, we got a little time.
We got
Yeah,
time.
that was
Like,
way
that
faster.
particular segment is over, but now we can talk about other things.
Okay, so quick question.
Okay.
Then. So
Apologies for not bringing more with it. I just
No,
it
it's
seemed
perfect.
hypocritical.
You just left room for more.
It's perfect. It's perfect actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the last time we talked to you, you were, getting your show underway.
Yes. Oh, I'm
and
very
everything.
excited about this. We're officially beginning this weekend. I leave the barber to get this homelessness trimmed up, and we're gonna get a couple I guess not really announcements so much, like the trailer, the opening, the intro, the hey,
The promo.
welcome in, the
Mm-hmm.
promo, yes. And then we'll start kicking things officially off. I'm still putting up Dreamfest interviews still at this point. There's so many of those
and
things.
there's
you know?
so many of them,
And-
they've been really good.
Thank
You do, and I know I said this before. I think I hope I did. If I didn't, I need to say it now. You do a very good job interviewing people.
I appreciate that. I
I
appreciate that.
sincerely enjoy it. I really, really do. Because you don't blow a lot of fluff or anything at all, and it's interesting. So I like it.
So I was trying to speak earlier, but this beer decided to have a conversation with my stomach.
Oh,
So
my.
I decided not to let y'all hear it on air. But I have to say, not only do I agree with Tundria, but I've been interviewed by the man.
And you will be again, by the way. We'll talk off air on this.
Okay.
Proper sit down, like that's what we do. One of the things I'll be doing is proper sit downs, like full on conversations, not 5 minutes. Hey, that was great. You know what I mean? We can actually talk.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm here for it, and you know I'm down.
I love that.
Tom,
That's awesome. Yes, dear.
when he interviewed me,
Mm-hmm.
first off, he I think I was still sweating for about an hour after that performance because I left it all out there.
You were damp.
I was good and damn. Even hugging him, I heard myself go.
Hold on, what did you do?
Thank you,
It's all
cartoons.
right there.
Thank you, cartoons. So when I was talking to Sleepy, he slipped up and made me start saying some stuff I didn't plan on saying.
Oh my!
But then it turned into exactly what needed to be said.
That's a good interview.
So I gotta commend you. I'm like, I didn't plan on talking about my mental health or self-esteem today. Like, that's what I'm supposed to be doing in this hot and sweaty moment.
That's a good interview.
And like Tom said, that's why it was a good interview, because you slipped up and got me in an element I wasn't expecting to be in, because you were asking great questions.
Excellent.
I appreciate that. That's called the charisma of a cult leader.
Oh
Well, thank you, Jim Jones, because shit.
Oh my.
Here's the only thing I gotta watch.
Kool-Aid, huh?
I gotta watch my cursing, apparently, if you want to monetize properly. Somebody told me over Dreamfest weekend I say fuck like it's a comma. And so I gotta watch
Ooh,
it.
whoever said that, I like that. I like that. That was good. Whoever said that was good.
So I gotta, apparently you can't cuss within the first 7 seconds of a video. Oh, no, that's easy. Then I'll watch my, well, apparently I cuss within the first 7 seconds of a lot of shit. All right.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh my goodness.
I at least weigh 10.
But I mean, but it is true. It is true.
Like a
But
comma.
But you can do it though.
Okay.
All right.
You're an intelligent guy. You can
I'll
totally
suss
do
it
it.
out.
Mhm, you
So
can do it.
once the second 8 hat hits, it's fuck, figgity, fuck, shit, God, yeah, you know.
So do you already have your guests lined up?
The phone calls are going out this weekend. I've talked to several people that all have agreed to do it, said they're down for longer to do proper sit downs.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful for that.
Wonderful.
It's just gonna start banging them out. There's gonna be that. The plaid couch, like I told you about before,
Yes.
will be on there.
Yes.
And then just a short, just me. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Tentatively, I'm saying let's talk about it. Just something, because I want to get 3 up a week of just me talking to the camera for like 10 minutes about a fucking movie I saw, whatever dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, it's gonna be valueless. I'll admit that right now. It's purely for the algorithm to have things regularly uploaded.
But I mean, hey,
Mm-hmm.
someone's gonna be interested in it. Just saying.
Yeah, somebody bored on a Sunday. And that's my key demographic for that one. It's
That's
literally,
a
hey,
lot
watch
of us.
this. That's what I do. I sit at the, I'm not going to say where I eat breakfast. I go to my breakfast spot on a Sunday. I just watch a dumb YouTube video for 10 minutes. I need something to do while I eat my eggs.
Mhm.
You know? I want to be what you do while you eat your eggs. That's, I wish I would have phrased that a little bit different.
I don't at all. I'm glad you said it exactly the way you said it. I'm so pleased. My soul is happy.
What did he just
I didn't even catch it until I saw Tug's face slowly change. Like, what's that face? And I went, oh shit. I realized what I said.
That's why I'm not
Yeah.
making eye contact with nobody.
Fucking do me while you eat your eggs. That's what we call it. Do me while you eat your eggs. That's the name of the video right there. That's the segment.
I would love to be on the segment called "Do Me While You Eat Your Eggs." I'm sorry. I would so you can.
You're clicking that video every time.
I'm clicking it like "Do Me While You Eat Your Eggs." You talking about 2 things I like? Click. I love eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
See how things just take a turn. You never know what's gonna
And
happen.
see,
That
this is-
happened. That was the thing.
Oh
And
my
this
God.
is why
That
it's
was awesome.
fun being around you.
It is.
Because this is organic. Like, understand, we didn't talk about none of this. None of this is practice. Y'all know how we do. So it's
Yeah.
like he also has
All right.
fallen right into the organic stuff that we do.
I want to say I appreciate it, by the way. I don't know too many people who are willing to let me come in here and just, well, Sleepy J, gonna give him an open mic. He doesn't, you don't maybe run anything by you. That's,
No, we
So,
trust
Tom,
you.
you go ahead.
Appreciate that.
We trust you, and we know that because you got your camera and your phone's like right there. So
Yeah.
we know that you wouldn't do something just so totally off the wall where it would be an embarrassment
Yeah.
to you and us and the station. We know that you wouldn't do that. We trust you enough.
You've
That's
been
what I
here too many
appreciate
times
that.
for that.
I appreciate that.
We do, because if we did not trust you, you would not be here.
This would not be a conversation because just know that what was it like? I know when I first got here, you were at least here 2 or 3 Christmases in a row, at least.
I really don't remember. I know I was here for
Least-
not every toy drive.
Not every,
But it was
I didn't know
multiple.
y'all when I first started,
Yeah.
but it was for several years running.
Mhm.
Yeah, and, and we remember that. It's like there's a handful of people that we would only allow, like even when Ton was out, if I'm ever out for an extended period of time, we have people who could guest co-host. You're definitely one of those people.
Oh, that was so
Yeah.
fun. That was fun that time, Ian, because Ton was doing the thing with
Yeah.
your husband was getting not honors, not the word. He was
Receiving
was it an
the
award?
PTA
Or
thing.
got a,
Oh yeah, the pie thing, yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
yeah.
Yeah, it's called pie.
But there was fucking pie.
Partners in education. It's like what back in the day PTA. It's called pie.
So it's called pie now. You mean I've been out to loop that long? We done went from pata to pie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you get to have? pie though.
No, we don't.
Would it
See,
be
that's the
inappropriate
problem.
if you brought a pie to the meeting and ate it during the meeting?
That's why I'm
Would
upset
that
about it being
That-
called pie. You know there's no
would
pie
be
involved.
Awesome. That would be awesome. I'll suggest that to the president of Pie, who is my husband. So I'll
You know a guy.
You
I know
know,
a guy.
if
we
you
can
s-
have pie.
and if you suggest
pie.
that to David,
Let's
y'all
have
will
pie.
mess around
Dude,
and have
let's
pie.
have pie at pie. Oh
I'm
my
saying,
God.
tell me when I'm telling pies.
I'm just saying. That's.
He telling pies tonight, y'all.
Telling pies all day because I love pie.
Ah,
Wait
pie.
a minute. Hold up.
What you just see?
I'm
Was it pie?
sorry. Hold up. Is that Tom Hanks?
All these damn AI things.
Oh my God. Okay, I know
I
I
wanna
shouldn't
punch
love
people.
this. I shouldn't love that stuff, but I love it so much.
Ah!
So much. I love it. A black Tom Hanks, a white, I almost said a white Brad Pitt, a white Will Smith. Like, they just take and flock the races.
This is crazy.
Okay,
I'm like,
so-
isn't that, wait a minute.
For a split second before we leave this commercial break, I want to say something about AI because it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard Patrick Starr sing Marvin Sapp's "Never Would Have Made It"
Patrick Starr.
from SpongeBob.
Patrick.
Oh.
Patrick.
Never, ever again. Oh my God.
I-
That genuinely creeped me out.
Good.
It was the face and the voice combination.
Oh, hell, you look crazy. Go ahead. Go get out.
But him singing
Oh my
"Never Would Have
God.
Made It," here, and I try to avoid these videos.
Can you talk? Can you give a little bit of it? Because I don't know it. So what happened?
Hold on a second.
I know the song,
I have to
I'm
do
saying.
multiple things. Who's texting me?
Oh, I need you to sing when I do white women, by the way, too. Want to bring your keyboard?
We ain't gonna go that far. This is free.
I got a whole song.
But
I've never.
hey, SpongeBob, something Patrick. No, SpongeBob.
Are you kidding me?
He didn't say that, but he actually sounded.
Oh,
It was Patrick's
Lord.
AI singing "Never Would Have Made It." I think it was. It's been so many other
AI
things.
That's the only truly
and
scary part
scary.
about AI to me right there. You could take somebody's whole voice and being and it's like a deep
And
fake
face.
shit. It's deep fake.
But now the part that scares me though, for real, talking about AI stuff.
Mhm.
What scares me when it comes to AI is I keep hearing about and I keep seeing videos of this stuff happening where like you can be at home and get a phone call and it sounds like your mother or your child or your whoever,
Mhm.
and they're like, help me, I've been taken, and they have to give them money, and it sounds like exactly like that person's voice.
Mm.
That's what's scary to me.
Mm-hmm.
That all the other stuff I don't care about,
Well,
but that kind of stuff that scares me.
the other stuff that scares me is the potential for copyright infringement
Oh,
because it's already starting to happen. Somebody used a whole AI and released a fake album from somebody not long ago. I forgot who it was, but it was a rapper.
Was it Drake?
It was somebody.
That sounds familiar.
So it's like, and these things that we already thought about, but this there was an article that came out, Samuel L. Jackson talking about they've been using AI for years. Like that's how they de-age people.
Yeah.
That's how they can.
Oh yeah.
That's how they can.
That's what autocorrecting is.
Right. That's how they can take people's faces and people who are no longer with us. If they still have that role, they can literally put them back in the scene. Because they've been doing that for years.
Yeah. Wow. That's true.
It even got to a point where Samuel L. Jackson has a clause to where after the movie ends, you cannot use my likeness in any form or fashion.
Ooh.
I'm
I
adding
like
that to
that's
my
an
contract.
old school son of a bitch, and I like him.
That is
I'm adding that.
smart.
I'm adding that to every contract I got. You're not using me as a soundbite.
That is so smart, though.
You guys want to hear a great disappointment in my life involving Sam Jackson?
What?
Years ago at a Grizzlies game,
Uh-oh.
they're
Oh, no.
announcing, hey, some dude from around these parts, right? All this big hype, this movie star. I'm not a sports guy. I didn't want to be at the Grizzlies game in the first place,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just there because it's a family group thing, and like, you gotta come. Okay, fine.
Okay.
But Sam Jackson, when they start hyping, oh wait a minute, I might see Sam Jackson. I just want to see the man.
Yeah.
Walk out to half court, receive his, I don't know, fucking
Whatever.
Grizz bobblehead, whatever the fuck he got,
Uh-huh.
and go, hey, I saw Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
And I'm probably the only person in the world to ever go, aw, when it was Morgan Freeman.
Ah! Oh!
Like I didn't know Morgan Freeman was from around here.
Morgan Freeman was born in Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
But I forget how they describe. My brain just heard movie star, and for some reason I couldn't tell you my logic. I thought, oh, Samuel L. Jackson's gonna be here. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch? Yes. No, I got fucking Shawshank.
So Morgan Freeman walks out to the court.
Genuine disappointment. You know what it was? It was like Ralphie in A Christmas Story when he realizes be sure to treat your Ovaltine. That's the feeling I felt.
Oh wow. Dang!
He thought he was gonna see some.
Man, because Ralph was mad on the mother.
I
think we all were.
And just like Ralphie leaving that bathroom, I left that arena older, wiser, and a little dead inside.
Ooh, I got nothing.
And on that note, we're gonna pay some bills and
I can go home.
and be right back. You are a nut. Thank you, Sleepy.
Thank y'all.
We appreciate you.
Sleepy, go home.
I need
Man, that was funny as hell.
You
I love it when I
They
don't
wouldn't have it any other way. That's the thing.
Thank you for making it easy because I don't have to be on when you're around. So I can just do it in spurts and shut the fuck up because you got it covered and I am terribly amused.
I'm here to cover you 15 anytime. Anytime electronics needs a lunch, you call me.
Are you still recording? Okay, good. I was going to say something I don't need to say.
Join us weekdays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time.